Okay, 1701, good luck. My opponent should be green there, just gone green now. 275 games, plenty enough to establish a rating. Okay, let's go the more fashionable E3. I don't normally do that, so we're just deviating for the more standard rating. Let's go C4. You might take, I'll pre-move just in case, but I don't need a pre-move, of course. It is 10-minute rapid, so you don't really need to. How do I want to do this? B3, you just got to watch out for this idea. Knight up, down, I think it's fine. Let's just play knight up first, though. No longer has the option to sack there. I'm just going to develop and castle. The traditional reti you tend to go the bishop on the diagonal. Okay, comes forward. Has he just almost blundered there? He's not quite, he's safe. Because there's a check and a cross, but I think he's safe. Bishop. Up. Yeah, let's just castle, see how he takes. We'll get a pawn into the middle maybe. In towards the centre. Okay. So I'm just looking at queen up now as a nuisance move. I've got check as well. You can obviously block, then takes. I'm just going to play queen up as a nuisance move and see what he wants to do. But we're threatening to hit the pawn here. Takes, knight takes, so you'll have to take the knight first. Okay, so take, bishop takes, pawn up. If you drop back, we can take. It doesn't quite knock through for me, does it? It's not far off though. Knight across, bishop back. There's lots of options. I'm just not sure which one I want. Take. If I take here, I think he needs to take. Yeah, I think I do that. Because if he takes, I can maybe take with the queen, although he has got bishop down. But I can just try and build a nice strong centre. So here, bishop down. There's no auto follow-up, is there? No, let's just take. We can throw a check in or a check. We can just try and build a big strong centre. We've got knight across, lots of options. Bishop's probably going here, but we could go this way, so just a case of what structure do we want to go for. How do we want to do this? I'm just looking at a simple knight across, but it does block my pawn. So knight over. If you come back this way, I can check. If you block, I can go here, right? Yeah, I'm going to do it. It might be wasting moves. I might end up having to come back and start again, but it gives my opponent a chance to go wrong if you go on the wrong squares, I think. So I'm threatening an annoying check. And it's not quite so easy to block after here and here. Or maybe knight in, and then the queen has to move, you can take and you can't castle. There's just ideas, and that's what he's done. So I think I can check. Now if I check with a bishop, you're going to move your king. So check, the king will move. Knight in, trade. You move your rook and I can grab a pawn. So that looks very good as well. You can't castle and I think we win a pawn. So bishop check looks strong. If you block, I simply take. If you block with a knight, I can just pile the pressure on. It looks strong, doesn't it? So I'm going to play it. I think it wins a pawn. I might be proven wrong, but I think it does. I think he needed the bishop on this diagonal rather than on this one. So I expect the king will move, but oh, he does push forward. Well, that just might actually lose the game. Has he got anything good here? Take. Knight up, I just take the queen, right? If he has to take, I take, and we win an exchange, and he still can't castle. So the position just kind of collapses straight away there. So out of basically nowhere, we should have won the game, but do I want to take here? You still guard your pawn. D4 looks good, the immediate C4 looks good, we just be sensible. Now we could grab a pawn instead of the exchange, but that feels like a mistake. But we are giving up the light squared bishop while our opponent has one. But I'm going to do it though. I'm going to take. Now I assume I want d4, but do I do a quick c4? Actually no, I've got bishop here, that seems stronger. We can force this bishop off the board. Then there's, okay, it's a dangerous bishop because it's on the light squares, so my opponent's flying forward. So we're just going to take there. But now if we check, you can't actually go back this way. So does it matter which one I go on? Possibly, I'm not sure, but I'm going here. Oh, he's coming forward, yeah, so he's just playing a bit quickly now. So here and here might be an idea. I think to start with, I'm just going to go on this side and try and get my rook into play. While my king's relatively stable down, I think I can simply go here. Okay. So I assume I go here. We're just trying to activate the rook and go after the king. So he's come forward. Well, if he takes here, I can simply take and he loses their piece. So again, it's another chance to blunder. If you take, I just take. You take back and I take the queen as well. Oh, he has done it, yeah. So we just check and take there. You can see how it went wrong for my opponent there. Just not one little inaccuracy and it's kind of caused the whole game to collapse. So I'm quite happy for my opponent to give up the bishop and take here. So I'm just going to come across. If he gives up his final piece, it's just quite easy to clear up. In fact, if he takes, I should really take the pawn first there, not pre-move. Take the pawn first with check and then take back. Yeah, so he's had enough of that one. We all get games like that. So we'll put it through the analyzer and see if the opening was okay for us. What is it, 23 moves? So we'll just pop it through here, see if we played the opening okay, or if we still went wrong anyhow. We already knew we were better along the end game. There's just a case of when we became better. But it was a relatively comfortable game, so it's what, 90% accuracy, 81 for my opponent, no bad blunders, but we have made a number of mistakes along the way though, so you can see where they are, and they are relatively early, so not a perfect opening. 24 centre pawn loss is better than my average though, so in the opening here, obviously e3 has become the more fashionable these days. I normally play the standard c4, so I don't play this too often, but c4 was correct. I should play the immediate queen up according to the engine, but not a massive difference in it. And here I should play the immediate queen up again. Instead of the slow development, get a little bit more attacking a little bit quicker. And here I should be taking in the centre instead of castling. So just getting a little bit more aggressive a little bit earlier on. Whereas I tend to go safety first, get the king safe if I can do. And now queen to b3 when I eventually do play it was then a mistake. I should have just played the knight in the middle straight away, attacking the bishop. And after that, it's gone relatively smoothly. So not a bad win. We'll take it.